So we are the McMahons, and this is our, fourth year as part of Scarletts Way. And this is our first time actually at 320 Guest Ranch up here in Montana, and it's been amazing. The scenery is great, the company's been amazing. The other family that was added, the Yost family, has been a true blessing for us because Braden has really connected with those two boys, and it's been great. You know, coming from the first year to the fourth year, you know, I think that we've really grown kind of all together, and this year was actually really awesome. And I think the biggest takeaway was really meeting Kayla and Nathan and them really sharing their experiences as amputees and really sharing how, you know, we can improve the life of Braden as well. And so I think just sharing those resources and sharing those ideas and other ways of doing things have really helped us, and you don't get that anywhere else.
Yep. The events have been great. Very, very well planned. The fly fishing lessons for the children, and definitely the Wrangler classes where the children got to ride horses and stuff like that really shows them, I guess, the whole point of this whole camp is that, you know, the kids can do anything they want to do and whatever they want to put their minds to. So
yeah, it's really fun to see them grow in confidence. I mean, there's, you know, the time when we went to the rodeo, and Braden's always been kind of reserved, and I was floored by the fact that he wanted to go out in the rodeo ring and chase a cow with a ribbon on its tail. Like, that would have never happened before. And I think
that's a mechanical bull.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that's a true testament of really being around this whole group and really growing that confidence. And I think that without something like this, kids don't grow as much or as fast in that particular way until they see other kids and adults really thriving and doing everything that they want to do.
Yes, and also seeing the kids interact with the adults that were out here that have amputations, like Brian and Nathan. I mean, just watching them feed off each other was really good.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we're so blessed to be part of this whole experience and Scarletts Way from day one, and you know, we're excited to see where this road leads and where it could lead. I think that it can help many families and more vets, and just really excited to see where this all goes, because I think, you know, Braden's made some really true friendships, as have we, you know, from this whole experience. So it's been amazing, and I hope it keeps going.
Yes, and this is the fourth annual, and as of right now, I can't think of a better event than what Casting Scarletts Way has been putting on year after year after year after year.
Yeah, no, absolutely, I totally agree. So thank you, Paul. Thank you, Lori, for all you do. And I know that there's a lot that goes into it, and there's a lot of planning. And if there's anything that we can do to help, please let us know. And we're forever grateful for you guys for starting all of this. So thank you.
October cries, September pains, the blood from birth which comes again. The farm to yield, the crop is slain, the bloody labor remains.
Yeehaw as loud as you can, everybody, let it work! Oh, baby! Yes, ready to go!
Whose is the blood now smeared across my door? While all the shadow breathes, and whose is the voice now calling through the noise? Says, go ye prophet, lead.
being back here in Colorado after we finished up that trip and going through all the amazing pics, the amazing videos that all the parents took of these kids on that trip, it's really humbling. Trying to put it into words and sum it up that I can fit in a video is impossible. So, and kind of lost for words, and that may surprise a lot of people, but this life it's a crazy life, and we look for anchors, things that keep us steady, and things that and when times are bad, it keeps us grounded. And I think what happens on these trips is I'm just amazed by how these people bond with each other, and the kids, the new family, the Yost family coming in, and they just absorb them. They just bring them in. And I ran a veterans nonprofit and started and ran it for 10-11 years, and it's the same concept. It's if you can instill just that one bit of hope and faith through these bonds, those are your anchors, and the result is having faith and moving through your life with faith. For me, it's everybody knows me. I've had a crazy road getting here, but the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, and Jesus Christ, that's my anchor. But I see these kids, and they are most definitely touched by the hand of God. I can tell you that much. All kids are. But being around these kids who, when you first see them, you may think, oh, you may feel sympathy, but I feel nothing but complete awe and amazement at their strength. And to watch them grow, from the time Scarlett was born, I remember holding her that first day, and there was something that was gonna happen, and down the road there was something that was gonna come out of this, and she inspired me, and she does, and her little sister inspires me, and all the kids. But like I said, it's hard it's hard to put into words what goes on.
Family from Indianapolis, Indiana. This is our first adventure with Scarletts Way, and it's been more than we could ever imagine. Just amazing. The absolute best experience. I'm Emily, it's my husband Tyler. Our son Arlo is 5 years old. He was born with fibular hemimelia, and we've known a couple of these folks just through the Facebook community, and over the last year we learned about Scarletts Way and were invited on this amazing opportunity. And at first we weren't sure what to expect, a little nervous, but knowing a couple of the families, we came into it ready, excited, open, and it exceeded expectations.
Absolutely.
We didn't know what
Absolutely.
to expect, but what we've taken from it is beyond words. I mean,
What our kids have taken from it, what Arlo has gotten from it,
yeah,
to
he's
make friends, to normalize his condition. It's been amazing.
yeah,
Absolutely
yeah.
grateful.
And the mentors, what we've learned in those first few nights, just hanging out on the porch, you know, like we looked forward to Yellowstone, we looked forward to fly fishing and horseback riding, and all of that was incredible and nothing we could necessarily afford to do as a middle class family. This is something we could never give our children.
It's a dream.
It's an absolute dream. And while those adventures were incredible, I would say the opportunities and the conversations we had with the mentors and the other families were
Find friends
so much more valuable.
that we can relate to.
Yeah,
Just parents struggling the same way that we struggle, and to relate to them, it's been absolutely amazing.
yeah, we have friends, but it's like no one gets it. No one can relate in the ways that we can. I mean, we've stayed up every night till 10:30, 11 o'clock speaking with the McMahons, Tatum, Kelsey, and Andrew. It's indescribable what we've gotten from it. We've learned there's more opportunity. Arlo, he's 5, he's on his 4th leg, doesn't fit well. Nate, he gave us a pad off of his own prosthetic, and
Which we never knew about.
we didn't even know about it. They took one look at Arlo and said he's bottoming out, this isn't the right fit, and he took his leg off on the spot and cut out his own pad and gave it to Arlo. In the last 3 days, Arlo has not had an ounce of pain because of that. The fit's off, and then yeah, it's just incredible. And then Kayla, where do we start?
Oh, I know. Kayla's an angel.
We don't know where to start with her.
She's coming home with us.
She's coming home with us.
For sure.
Our boys have a new auntie. She has gone above and beyond in ways we cannot describe. Just in the 3 or 4 days that we've been here, she's hooked us up with a blade, with other organizations. Found us a prosthetist closer, 45 minutes from us versus 4 hours from us. And
The knowledge that she has, the personal knowledge that she has, and is given to us is just beyond words. I mean, that's
yes,
the most important thing that we've honestly gained from here is the comfort of Arlo, and what he can't communicate with us,
Yeah.
and she can on his behalf. It's just been
Exactly.
absolutely amazing.
what she's communicated to us and what we need to look for from him, and just that relationship will last a lifetime. All of these relationships will last a lifetime. And
Finally meet these people.
Yeah.
We've seen them on Facebook, followed them for years upon years, and just watched how their kids grow. And to finally meet them, it's
indescribable.
yeah.
Braden McMahon was the first McMahon, I can't pronounce that, was the first child we saw the day Arlo was born. We Googled the condition. We didn't know he was going to be born with that. And here's this beautiful little blonde boy excelling in life. And Chris was one of the first people we reached out to, quickly followed up by Tatum Turpich. Those relationships have been invaluable to us over our journey. So when we found out that we had the opportunity to spend time with them, we just kind of a dream come true, as corny as it may sound,
I
but
know.
we love these people.
In an atmosphere like this, it's like paradise within paradise.
It really is. It really is. And not just for Arlo, but for his brother as well. Ezra, he's 8 years old, and you know, we don't know a lot of other amputees, and he's always learning more about how to defend his brother, stick up for his brother, be there for his brother. And to see kids his age, older than him, going through this, I think has been an eye-opening kind of experience for him, not just for us. So all around family growth.
100%.
Yeah,
Well
the
spoken.
relationships we'll take from here are indescribable. Then there's Paul and Lori.
Oh no.
We can't even begin to articulate what these two mean to us at this point. I've had many conversations with Paul over the last year, and
So
he's
selfless.
so
selfless.
selfless
And full
and
of love.
full of just a man of God, a man of pure joy. What he does with these opportunities and what he's been given in life is just something we would strive to do in our life. If we are blessed to have any amount of success or any amount of connection through this, I can only hope that we'll be as incredible as Paul Burstall.
A role model for people like us. I mean,
Spot
absolutely.
on. And Lori has gone above and beyond to just be the mom of the group, to manage this event, to feed us all, to plan these things, to love on all the kids. Only hope that our opportunity with Scarletts Way continues, and if it weren't to continue, this experience is enough to last a lifetime for us,
yeah.
Without a doubt.
Oh yeah, and then the people we met will continue on. I mean, it's just, yeah, it's been amazing. Lifelong, just knowledge we've gained just being here.
Yeah.
And love.
And love. And the opportunity to just have a stress-free time as a family. I like you more than I've liked you in a long time. No, just kidding. My family's incredible, and to be given this time, he works, he doesn't take off work. The boys and I are just forever grateful for the time as a family. And
it's been wonderful.
Yeah, I only hope that we can do such great things and represent this organization in a way that makes Paul, Lori, Kelsey, Andrew, Scarlett, our celebrity, our angel, Scarlett. We hope we can make her proud and continue to grow with this organization and these incredible veterans that have just given us everything, and of course Kayla as a mentor. So I don't have more words at this time, because it's just indescribable what we have gained over the last 4, 5, 6 days, and we're forever
Honored
grateful.
to be here.
Honored
to be here. Super grateful.
Yeah. Thank you, Scarletts Way. Thank you,
so
Paul,
much.
Lori, Kelsey, everyone.
What you've given us.
Andrew.
And our boys.
And our boys.
The most important thing in our world, our boys. And what you've given them is priceless.
Priceless.
Thanks so much.
Thank you, guys.
Hey, how big's the fish you're gonna catch? Tell him this big? Huh? Tell Paul this big? That's right, that big!
How big?
Big.
Wonder how big the fish you're gonna catch. Show us with your arms like that big.
That big!
Whoa.
Come on.
Woo-wee.
That's how we roll!
couldn't do these trips without people giving us the financial support to do something over the top. And I always believe if you're going to come in and remodel a home, you better give a lifetime warranty and do it. And you know, I just want to thank you, Diana Casey. You made the trip with us this year, and I can't thank you enough. While we're at the rodeo, I think the West Yellowstone Rodeo series, and Laura, she took everybody in and they honored the kids at the rodeo. And out of that rodeo, I made an amazing contact with Michael Bowman out of Draper, Utah, and they're proven they want to get on board, and it's just because of that exposure. And he said, I saw these kids and how happy they were. And you know, it's about buying into this, and I just organize it and to get these kids and these vets. And this year, Kayla from Grand Junction, I met her a couple years ago. Really didn't know her that much. I met her one time in person, went to the prosthetics group, support group that she runs here in Grand Junction. So I didn't really know her personally, but I couldn't have made a better decision in bringing her out, and what she did for all these kids and these families. And with Nate and Brian, you know, we miss you, Drew. Hopefully you can be there next year. But she was amazing. She was incredible, and Nate was incredible. Brian, just rock solid, one of my favorite human beings on this planet. But that's what it's about. The work goes on. The mentors and the kids and the families, they do the work. But it's, I don't know if you really want to call it work. It's, you just let your guard down and let that good stuff come in. And it was an amazing trip this year, and I'm not going to rest on it. And you don't fly it. You fly it as a flag for a little while, then you put it underneath you as a brick.
Similar horses throughout this life. In 2016, Scarlett Rose Whitmore was born, and at the young age of 9 months became an amputee due to the loss of her right leg. In 2020, Scarlett's Way was created through the efforts of two families, Andrew and Kelsey Whitmore, and of course Scarlett, Roy, Christine, and Brandon McMahon. Scarlett's Way connects veterans who are amputees with kids who are conquering a life without limb loss. With limb loss. The word disability has been changed to dip-ability. These kids have the ability, they just go about it differently. The vets team up with the kids and they bond through discussing their individual lives with prosthetics, while doing activities such as walkabout sightseeing tours in Yellowstone National Park, fishing, ATV rides, and tonight, rodeo. Through Scarlett's Way, children get to play and interact with other children just like them. Shared challenges lead to shared strengths. Philippians 4:13, I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. Give these folks a big hand as they come around. We've got two veterans of the military service. Brian Boone is a retired staff sergeant from the Army. He was in AFG, Afghanistan in 2011 with a 129th EOD out of Fort Lewis, Washington, supporting the 25th Infantry Division. He was struck by an IED in November of 2011, which resulted in his left lower leg being amputated. He retired as a staff sergeant. Nathan Almquist Retired as a sergeant. Served the United States Army from 1999 to 2009. He served with the 2nd Infantry Division, serving in Iraq and receiving the Purple Heart in 2004. On this wagon, the mentor to these young people, Kayla Edmond. Throw your hand up there, Kayla. And here's your kids that arrived on that wagon. Scarlett Whitmore, Zandy Dyer, Sydney Whitmore, Kennedy Chirpich, Dakota Chirpich, Arlo Yost, Ezra Yost, Braden McMahon, and Colby McMahon. Big round of applause for Scarletts Way.
I am a military amputee. I've been amputated about 5 years. I came part of the program 2 years ago. This is my first camp, summer camp, out here with the program. I did one fundraiser before, and I met Scarlett, and I got a little taste of what this program was about, and I knew this place was going to be awesome from the moment I met her, because I was sitting in a restaurant. There were a couple people sitting around the table, and here comes this firecracker of a little girl go flying around the table, and Paul leans over and goes, "That's Scarlett," and I'm just like, "What?" And she's flying around, big old smile, like nothing is going on for anything in life wrong. And from that moment, I've been overly ecstatic to be a part of this program, to be blessed, to be able to spend time with these children out here. Because, you know, a lot of people, they sit there and say, "Oh, thank you for what you do for these kids," and I'm just like, no, thank you for what these kids tell all the parents. I'm like, thank you for what you allow your kids to do for me, because they do more for me than they will ever know. So, you know, this program is just, it's really hard to really put it in words to really describe fully how amazing this program is, and like the magic that it does, the connecting people and families together, and people coming together with common causes, injuries, you know, particularly our amputations. But it's just like, there's just so much magic, camaraderie, you know, information sharing. I go sit there and we all sit down and talk about our prosthetics and what works, what don't work, tips, tricks, ideas, so many things that just makes life better. And so, not besides that, you know, we got to go fishing. You know, we're out there fishing, and I sat down and watched all these kids just, I'd never heard one single kid cry about the miles that we put on, about their leg, or boo-hoo-hoo, this hurts, or whatever, I can't, the entire week. And they go and they smile, and it's just, like I said, I'm just sitting here now in front of the camera just trying to search for the right words, but I guess there's no really right words, it's just saying what it is. But I'm just still in awe over the amazing, just like a loss for words, just amazing time that we had, and all the great things that happened. And I can't wait till next year until I get to see these kids again, and next year we get to bring on another family, and so let's just say we get to bring another family into our family, because this is a big family. And for the people out there watching this, and for those who support the program, just want to say thank you. And you help make all the difference in the world. That just like there was a little girl out there, she caught her first fish, and her name's Dakota, and she's she has some handicap problems, but she has one finger on her other hand. Well, little girl sits between my hand. We're out there fly fishing, and I thought I was gonna have to assist her. No, she reached up there on her one finger, and she's stripping that line, catching her fish. And right then and there, I'm hooked. Not only did she hook a fish, she hooked me. I'm hooked for life. And once again, like I said, I want to say to everybody, thank you, Paul. Thank you. It just so blessed. I am the one that I feel that needs to say thank you to everyone for making it possible that I was able to come here and be part of this, because it's just amazing. It's just, I feel like I'm about to cry, so I can't be a grown military guy crying on the camera, but I gotta get off this thing before but anyways, yeah, it's just I don't know. But anyways, thank you.
Scarletts Way!
Let me get one.